Hey Jug Monkey friends, it's Sonia and Matt from Jug Monkey Paint Company here in Later, Pennsylvania, where the fun always happens here at our DIY shop. I'm about to make something that's ugly, beautiful. Can you stand it? I am pretty sure that this piece could be made beautiful. I scored it for all of $4. $4, okay? You guys know you've seen these pieces around. I know you have. Look at it, the thick, chunky brownie frownie. If you look close, you get that sort of like speckled look. I mean, come over here and really take a look. You guys, you might even be living with some of this furniture right now, right? And just let me tell you that it's got great bones. That's the positive. It's still stuck around till this day, but let's make it beautiful and do something fun. So one of my favorite tips for when you have old outdated furniture, that's just kind of plain Jane, just like this, is let's just put it in a pretty pop of color. So can you imagine this in all its wonderfulness in a beautiful, what we call Dory yellow, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, scoop some out. I'm using our Jug Monkey Milkshake milk paint today. And basically it's really easy, right? You guys know. Let me get my monkey scoops out. Basically I go equal. So if I do, let's see here. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I'm gonna judge it here in just a second. A pint makes enough for an entire big piece of furniture. I can get multiple out of this one. Boy, I must have picked the smallest monkey spoon. Like seriously, between his ears, he's got this little tiny center, all right? Count with me, all right? 4.
How are you even getting accurate read on that?
All right, I need a bigger spoon. 6. Let me see where I am here. I'm close, but it might take a while, okay?
This is the part where I'm rolling my eyes behind the camera.
So listen, true story. We've got the monkey spoons that somewhere the front monkey, which is normally the spoon that I use.
Tablespoon?
Yeah, it's got missing, right? That's my favorite, okay? It probably just got moved here somewhere. Or we graduate to the big spoon, okay? There is no in between today. But you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. I'm sorry. You just can't go wrong when you're painting, okay? There is no rules. So we did what, 4 or 5 monkeys? Somewhere around there, okay?
I don't know. I hope
4 or 5 monkeys in the jar.
I hope everybody has time today.
A big spoon. Maybe one more decent big spoon, okay? All right, so that's kind of where we're at, all right?
Good Lord.
What? Listen, you can't go wrong, all right? As long as you have equals, you are good to go, okay? So let's just kind of like match it up.
I'm sorry, but the chef in me is just screaming right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go.
No, that's not by far not enough.
Listen, this is how I cook, all right?
Oh my God.
What?
Which is why I cook dinner.
And done a darn good job of it, okay? Come here, true story. Come here. No, I want to talk to my friends. I need to talk to my friends for 1 second here. True story. If you mess up every time, your husband will do it for you, right, babe? I don't know. I can't peel these carrots right. Can you do it for me? All right?
Well,
sorry. Cover your ears. You weren't supposed to know anything, all right? You weren't supposed to know anything. Yeah. So anyway, true story. Basically, at the end of the day, you can make your paint to the consistency that you like it, okay? So if you want it really, really watery, then you can use it for a stain, perhaps, on something, okay? You really still want the wood grain to show through. So what happens is when you first mix up the paint powder and the water, I say 1-to-1 parts, okay? Somewhat equal to there. If you feel like it's too thin, add some more powder, okay? If you want it thicker, add more powder. If you want it runnier, add more water. It's pretty easy. But in the first 10 minutes, it actually sets up, and that's where the water like connects with the paint powder, and it basically just sends out all the paint pigments throughout it. Look how beautiful it is. So when you're done, when you're using our Milkshake Jug Monkey paint, it actually is the consistency of a milkshake. Okay, makes sense? But if you want a thicker one, you can totally do a thicker one.
Jaylene says she's trying out her new free iPhone. How did you get a free iPhone?
Oh, dang. How'd you get a free iPhone?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
that looks pretty good.
To get a free
I like
iPhone.
that. I like that. I could go with that, or I could put a little bit more in, too. Maybe I'll just put a little bit more in, right? Because guess what? Who's in control here? You are, right? So I'm not going to wait 10 minutes for it to thicken because that would be boring and Matt would have to tell a story. So,
who's
you know.
Can anybody feel the eye rolls in the background yet?
What's that?
Oh.
You?
Oh.
You love me. Don't lie.
Went to buy a brush, sold out, they went fast.
Yes, they did.
They did. And I just want to let everybody know that if you're on here and you're mad because you didn't get a brush.
There's always next time.
Yeah, we can only get as many.
Nobody died? Come on, people. Nobody died.
We can only get as many as they make.
Yes, at a time.
At a time. So guess what?
They're handmade in Holland.
Yeah, they've been totally servicing us. So you know what? We get a lot of brushes.
Yes.
And they go very quickly.
But we don't get 50,000 of them, right?
Yeah,
Which are on a
because
page,
it's just
so
impossible.
Just kind of bear with us. But here's the truth, guys. This is my favorite brush that I found. I absolutely love. Gives me full-on coverage. It's a wet brush. You keep it in water. Yes, you want to cling in. Yes, you will love it. Yes, there's more coming. Give us about 2 weeks, okay? But true story, my second best, because I'm getting a lot of messages about that as well, is what would you use if you don't have the cling-on brush just yet? And I have that brush posted over on my website. Kate's in the background. I know Kate's going to pop up that link right now. Basically, because you guys have been asking me a lot of questions for a lot of different links for stuff, I put it in all one place, okay? Like, where'd you get your stencil? Where do you get your stencil binder? Where do you get your brushes? That sort of thing. So go to this link over at junkmonkeypaint.com, click Sonia's favorite things, or just click the link that comes right up. It'll take you right to it. But those shortcut brushes that I have posted there are amazing, okay?
Here's a couple.
I should put some Bond in, too.
Yes, you need Bond with that finish.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You've been learning a lot. Why do you think I need Bond? I'm curious.
Because it's shiny.
Shiny honey, right?
So, anyway.
So I'm going to use some extra Bond here. And again, I just do a glug, 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 okay? There is nothing, I don't get all crazy with, get all crazy with painting. Painting is about being creative. There's no wrong way to do it. So when I mix in my Bond, if I put on that first layer and I still feel that it's like really chipping too much, the reason why you use Bond with milk paint is to help it settle down, right? So Petunia, we always say Petunia is the girl monkey, right? She's the one right here with the brush in her tail, getting all crazy, Milkshake in her hand, doing a handstand. You never know what she's gonna do. She's crazy, all right? She crackles, she chips, she peels, all kinds of weird stuff, okay? So the Pickles now, Mr. Pickles, he's the boy monkey and is on our chalky style paint, which is a completely different style paint, right? But the fun thing is that there is no way to go wrong. So when you put in the Bond to help Miss Petunia sit down and behave herself a little bit more, if she still acts up, you just know that before you put your next layer on, you do a little bit more of the glug, glug, glug of the actual Bond, right? So Bond is a great thing to have in your stash. And can we just talk about how awesome this paint looks right now? Like, look at that. So you mix your paint first, then you decide if you want to add the Bond, okay? You can put your first layer on if you're getting lots of chippiness and you want it to behave a little bit more. Just when you do your second coat, add the Bond into your paint at that time, right? But it's just a beautiful consistency, and you totally get to control it, all right? So with that said, I'm going to dip it in here. I'm going to go to the bottom. By the way, who's on with us today as I'm painting?
A lot of people. I got some questions to go over.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Yes.
Yep, go for it.
So, I want to paint a small dresser in your red apple. Do I need to do anything before I paint it? Nope, just clean it.
Yep, and even then we don't judge.
But don't clean it with an oil soap, please.
Yeah, actually, do I have my card cutter here?
Love the chippy hippie paint, but don't want it to chip. The extra Bond will help with that. It also...
Chippy hippie makes it chip, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want chippy hippie?
Well, no.
Is that what she's saying?
Oh, I love the chippy paint.
Yeah.
Paint.
Okay.
So,
there you go. Thank you, Kate. There you
yes.
go. There's card cutter. This is the most amazing thing to go ahead. It goes a long, long ways. You usually pay about $5-6 for it. Yes, you can get it at Walmart. I say Walmart because we pretty much all have Walmarts.
How is washing out the brush with the Bond no different than any other paint?
Nope. It's completely non-toxic, water-based.
Chalk paint. There's no need to put Bond in the chalk paint because
it might just gum it up a little bit. Actually.
Yeah, because actually the Bond is made to make the milk paint kind of behave like the chalky paint. Okay.
All right.
Glug 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 is how I cook. Yumminess. And what color are you
I'm
using?
the dump casserole girl,
Dory
okay?
Yellow. Do you use the Bond only in milk paint?
Yes.
You only want to use the Bond with the milk paint.
Yes.
There's no need. It's just a waste of money if you don't do that.
Yeah, you can buy it if you want, but you don't really need to. We're here to tell you, save
Thanks,
your money.
Deborah. So anyway, let me go back to the Klingon brush. I'm going to give you some tough love here.
Okay, uh-oh.
I love you guys.
Tough love from Serge Miller.
I love you guys.
Take it away.
But seriously, we need to act like adults when it comes to this, okay? Because when you order online, just because you put something in your cart, that doesn't mean that it's in your cart like in a shopping mall. It's just like every other online. You need to check out, even if you have to check out beforehand. Just check out
and go.
Get
so when we
go.
tell you that we have limited amounts of stuff, that means that if everybody puts every single one of those in their cart, we don't have 10 gazillion of them, okay?
Yeah.
So just because somebody puts it in their cart doesn't mean they're necessarily going to check out. So when you're saying, oh my gosh, there's no more paint here left, but somebody hasn't, they've just left it in their cart and they've gone on their way. Do you see? Yeah, that's why systems are put into place like that.
I think you can see the number of the brushes left, too, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think you can.
Okay. I didn't know if you turned that on or not.
Nope.
But that's the thing. People are asking if they can pre-order the brush.
We did that at one time, but I will tell you how it got crazy. We did that the very first time around, and what happened was I said, yes, you can pre-order the brush, but then people didn't just order the brush. They ordered lots of other stuff to go with it, right? So then we became where we were holding your boxes, or you were messaging us going, where's my paint? I'm waiting for the paint and the brush. Well, now we have 100 boxes stacked in our corner waiting for your brush to go into it to be able to send out. It just led to so much chaos. And what we couldn't do was send out your paint and then send out your brush, because these are big brushes and they're heavy, okay? If you get one, you'll notice. It's a professional painter's brush. And so, it doesn't make sense to send out 2 boxes. Yep. If you guys were if you could like totally control yourself to be like, hey, Sonia, I understand, and I will just buy the brush and I will just wait for the brush. But it's when everybody loads up their cart with the brush, that's when it leads to issues, because we have all these boxes sitting around waiting to go out with your paint to go out. You want your paint, but yet you've ordered the brush, and there's just it creates a lot of chaos, right?
Also with that is, now Kayla, this isn't about you. I was just wanted to, when I saw that, I wanted to bring it up because it's been on my mind. And that's another thing too. If you put it in your cart and you decide you don't want to check out, and then you go away for 2 weeks, well then guess what? It's not going to be there waiting for you, just like anything else. So
we run a very simple business.
Yes.
Put it in your cart, buy it, it's yours. Go paint with it, have fun with it, right? Wait for the next time for more to come in.
Rebecca, what do you mean the price doesn't show? So you can't budget.
I'm not sure what she means.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean on that. Hey, Linda. So you're welcome for the help this morning. Sounds like a cluster. Yes, it gets like a cluster.
Yeah, because but you live and learn, right? You live and learn, and so that's why when the brushes come in, we give you a notification and go fast fingers, grab one. If not, you just wait till the next time. And it's like I always say, once again, did you die? Nobody died. We can wait. And if you want my second best brush that I would encourage you to get, the link is coming up here for you. They're called Shortcuts. They're awesome. They are, and they're, honestly, I want to say they're right around, depending on where you get one, but the link that I have for it, which is on Amazon, you don't have to even leave your house. You can stay in your pajamas and shop, and I think the brush is somewhere around $6. Okay? It's nothing. Just go get it. You will love it. In fact, I use that for poly and for painting.
She's not asking, but is Dee Dee's head wraps? So we sent those out, right?
What's that?
Dee Dee has 2 head wraps coming. We sent
all
those
cool.
out. Yeah.
Well, it depends on if she ordered them or if she won one. I can't remember.
No, she ordered them. They're on her way.
Yeah. Just like anything, just give us time. You'll get a tracking number when they are sent, guys.
What about setting out a 10-minute limit to check out if you don't do it? Still can't do that.
Okay, let's just get off this conversation because we're here to make something beautiful. You guys know when the brushes come in, we put them up for sale. It is first come, first serve, first checkout, okay?
She says only sold out is listed for the brush price. Well,
that means they're sold out.
Yeah.
That's why you can't buy them, right?
Usually the price is around $20. It might go up or down depending on the brush.
21 or 22, depending on the size.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 20 or 21.
Yep. So.
But I switch out that behind the scenes. Hopefully that makes sense.
And it says her headbands are out for delivery.
Yahoo! Yeah. I think right now we are working on orders. Honestly, everything is fulfilled up to, today is Wednesday, and we're fulfilling orders that came in this weekend and beyond. So that's where we are right now.
Which paint is the best for furniture outdoor? That would be the chalky style.
Yep, totally.
And you would have to do a heavy duty.
Totally.
Yeah, you want to do a good sealer on it.
Yep.
Debbie Staub, did you say you had a distributor in Oklahoma? Yes, we do.
We have Dare to Be You Designs.
Yeah, she's coming online here.
Marlis.
Yeah, she is.
She got her paint.
Oh,
it's arrived now, and she has her booth set up on Main Street in Ada. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Ada, Oklahoma. And so she's ready to rock and roll. Absolutely. This week we are filling orders for New York, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and what is the other one? Do you remember? New York and Connecticut. Which I do love Connecticut.
And Patrice says when I splat it on like Sonia, it goes all over the floor and the walls. Well,
what?
I'm going to be honest with you.
How you splatting?
That happens here sometimes too.
It's paint, right?
It's paint. But
the nice thing is it's water based, so get it while wet, right? Or as soon as it's dried, so you can wipe it off. Lysol wipes are awesome for every furniture painter to be able to keep in their toolkit.
What's up, paint girls? Paint girls.
Hey, Debbie
Paint
and
girls,
Wanda.
paint girls.
Actually, we're going to see them this week, the Paint Girls.
Paint girls!
Over in Chambersburg, here in Pennsylvania, on the Maryland-Pennsylvania border. And they are two gals who are rocking and rolling in their business. Super excited for them. They are in my business boot camp. And let me just tell you, I posted in there today a training, and I said to the girls, I'm like, what is your word for this year for your business? And I think the word they used was driven, and it was in all caps. And so, good for you guys, right? Making dreams come true.
That's scary.
What's that?
When I see all caps.
You see all caps? It's like screaming, right?
Yeah,
it's not, no, but in this context, it was like, yeah, we're on it. So we're going to Chambersburg here next week to basically celebrate with them as they become retailers of Jerk Monkey.
Hey, Laurie. The color is Yellow Dory in the milk paint.
Yep.
It has extra bond added. Ginger said she got her head wraps today.
Nice.
Linda says, hey, Wanda. Any distributors in Washington State?
No, we do not.
Yeah, I think Washington. Well, no, we had. Well, I can't remember. I'd have to look. I don't want to say something wrong.
We don't.
Is the paint in Wisconsin yet? Yes, it's been in Wisconsin.
I've been waiting for you, girl.
Yeah, it's at Holy Land Village, right outside of Vintage. Cindy Muller over at Holy Land Vintage, right outside of Fond du Lac.
Yep.
On Lake Winnebago.
Yes. Where Matt got the spotted beer.
Maryland, there's going to be spotted cow beer.
Told off. Yes.
So Maryland, Maryland, you're going to be in Frederick area as well as the Rusted Mermaid down in
that's another one we're fulfilling
in
this
Salisbury,
week. We
Maryland.
are. Yep. Oh man, we've got so many retailers that we're getting their stash ready.
Any
right?
sales in New Mexico yet?
New Mexico, any retailers? I don't think so. So maybe you need to be that person, or else tag and tell somebody who would be a good fit. And remember, we're small business. We started our business as well from our home, from our garage, right from our kitchen, where there's still many paint splatters, let me just tell you, everywhere. But so we would love to work with other small businesses, whether you have a booth, you do it from home, or you have a brick and mortar. It doesn't really matter to us, because we want to work with you, because you know what? That's how we got our start, right? So
what kind of paint can you use to paint old gold candle holders and silver pieces? Our chalky paint, we actually have all kinds of tutorials on here that you can go look up where we do it.
Already starting to dry over here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just
I got my glaze. I got them all.
Yay! They're like Pokemon. You got to collect them all, right? And you guys are gonna love all the great stuff we have coming out as well.
Melody says she got a replacement order yesterday.
Nice.
Thanks so much for replacing everything.
Yeah, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. That just makes us happy that you got that. Not happy that UPS did quite a number on your package, but at the end of the day, we're happy we could take care of you. And now you just have to send us pictures, right?
Can you use these paints on kitchen cupboards? Absolutely. You want to go over and get we done 70 kitchen cabinets in a year and a half. We documented it and condensed it all into a how-to video. It's available over our store.
Yep.
Feeling like I opened up a can of worms. Don't worry about it, Michelle. It's no big deal. When are Liquidator days this year? Always over the weekend around the 12th, because that's when the battle took place, October 12th in 1758. So it's that 3 days.
Okay. Can we just talk for a moment? What did you just say?
Somebody asked when Fort Ligonier days was this year.
Did you just say like the year of something?
Yeah, 1758, October 12th.
I'm over here trying to remember what I had for supper last night.
I know that's.
And you remember like.
Remember, I used to go to day camp at the fort when I was a little kid.
Meet Mr. Google. Okay.
Yeah, well, you grow up around here, you learn things like that, right?
Good deal.
Kentucky.
Okay, pass me up my heat gun. Actually, no, I have it right here.
Yeah,
we're
that's
good.
what I was going to say. I put it right over.
You're good.
So, Kentucky. We're at Kentucky. We have applications from Kentucky.
Oh, I think I might have wiggled it loose just a little bit.
Yes, you did.
Here, pass me the phone.
All
real
right.
quick. All right. Hi-ho. Matt's going to... Yay, thank you so much for plugging in my heat gun.
Tell Sonia I said hello and I am loving this from Kelly Richardson Weiler. And do you sell in Michigan? Yes, we do sell in Michigan.
Yes, we do. Actually, a Step Back in Time Antiques. Be sure to look them up. Hey guys, I got to tell you, yesterday I updated it, and I have many more to add this week. that if you go to junkmonkeypaint.com, okay, it's kind of like, if you ever need anything to know, like you have a question, chances are go to junkmonkeypaint.com, you're going to find it, all right? But there's a section over there, and it's called Become a Retailer. So for those of you who want to be like, how do I become a retailer? You send a message through there to fill it out. The next link over says Find a Retailer. So if you want to find somebody like a Step Back in Time Antiques that I just talked to you about, and find out what states currently, as we release the Junk Monkey all throughout this beautiful country, go over there and find everybody.
It's turning up by Cincinnati. Nothing in Cincinnati right now between Zanesville and Columbus. The Blue Rock, Leslie Stall.
Yep, actually she just changed her name. It's Rural River Eclectics.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yep.
Wood cabinets. Can I use cabinet paint for that?
If you follow my video, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. We've done a lot of those.
Yeah, just
how did we find out how you did the chevron door? There's a video.
Yeah.
If you go back, you'll see the video.
Listen, everything in my shop, there's a video for it, okay? I swear, you just have to find it. So the two places to find all of our videos, which you can have a field day, is if you go right here on Facebook and you click videos. The second place you can go is to all our videos are also on YouTube. So if you're like me and you like to sit back in bed at the end of the night, although I don't know why anybody would want to watch me and Matt laying back in bed at the end of the night. But anyway, if you want to watch from home in your pajamas and hang out, you can put us on the big screen too on your TV by going to YouTube and searching Junk Monkey Paint Company. And the cool thing is when you subscribe to our channel, you actually also have a way to...
The cord is getting on the side.
Oh, thank you. No worries. You also have a way to search stuff. So you can search like different keywords that you might be looking for.
Can we pre-order the Klingon brushes? Clary, I'm not fast enough.
Just hit rewind and listen to what we just said.
Yeah, I'm tired of talking about Klingon brushes.
They'll be back. End of story.
Rebecca says, you guys inspire me.
Oh, well thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
This is real life. Real people painting real furniture, real things, in real time, real life, right? So thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
That means the world to us that you guys actually hang out with us and have fun.
Oh, guess what, guys? We got some... I'm not going to say what's going on, but you guys were asking for monkey swag, like the t-shirts and the headbands. We got some other cool stuff coming up. Limited quantities, but super cool nonetheless. Right, Sonia?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I was like, sorry. You were talking, I'm like, all getting all up and hot and bothered with my piece over here.
Sonia was
I was in creative...
Sonia was test driving them the other day.
What's that? Oh, the new... Oh, yeah. Can I just say what they kind of are?
Yeah,
that's what I call my miracle paint pants, okay? And if you do need some miracle paint pants, you're just going to have to watch this channel to figure out what miracle paint pants are.
Yeah, I got these things for her, and she didn't believe me. And she, like, held them up and said, you're kidding, right?
And they're gorgeous. I love them. So,
and she put them on, and I was like, one size fits all. And she was like...
Babe, I appreciate you think my figure is, like, this wide, but, yeah. I don't know if all of me could fit into all of that. And then you put them on, you're like, dang, these are some miracle pants here, people. So, anyway, I can't wait to share with you guys what we have coming. But, yeah, they're amazing, all right? I was doing, like, squats and painting in them yesterday, all right? So, yeah, more to come on that.
Hang on. Dee Dee says stencils, please. Rebecca says, I have a crazy old somebody tried to paint phonograph piece. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you a piece here. So,
try to do what? Say that again? I didn't quite make sense of those.
She said, I have a crazy... old, ugly.
Yeah.
Someone tried to paint radio and phonograph. Let me take you over here. Boom, boom, boom. We have a tutorial on this. This right here.
Yeah, you can pull that mess for me.
Yeah. As you can see here, we did a video on this, Rebecca. So this is an old radio. We put in new fabric on the bottom. It doesn't work, but if you really wanted to, what you could do is just put a radio inside of it with a speaker or stereo speaker inside the bottom. Or your Alexa. It's a great cover for Alexa if you have Alexa. So anyway, I'm going high because we're like midday and we got shipping stuff all over the shop.
It's like a hurdle in here, okay? Yeah. All right, pretty darn cool, right? Who is
all
ready?
My pants turn into paint pants. I feel you. Been there.
Can we just talk about this corner for a second? Okay. All right, anybody who loves chippiness, knows what I'm talking about, okay? It's the, like, you're not knowing what the paint is going to do, and then you don't have to even figure out, like, where your distressing is going to happen, right? So you just slide your sand pad over it, and then all this yumminess happens, like right here.
Tennille says not the words limited quantities, please. Well, we got to try them out because we don't know if, you know, they're going to be successful. So, which line paint would I use in colors? You use chalky paint. You could use the milk paint, but you would have to...
okay, I'm going to get myself a fresh sand.
Matt, show your wonderful wine whiskey barrel. It's outside.
Yes. Anybody local coming to see us this weekend? On Saturday, there's Spring Fling. And I'm having a paint sale. I'm having a furniture sale, okay?
Yep. Michelle and Sean are coming down from New York.
They are? Yep.
Yes. Your
this is a good weekend to come down.
Your Central New York vendors in Saratoga Springs, that area, just north of Albany.
Oh, can we talk about this for a second, people?
What is wrong
I'm just getting so excited. Listen, I've gone like, what, how many days now without painting? I'm trying to even think. Maybe it's been like 3?
You're being creepy weird.
No, okay. It's been 3 or 4 days.
I'm like,
okay, I'm sorry. I just need to like...
No. This is getting a little weird.
Okay. I just can't control myself.
We're leaving, guys. This is bizarre. Ow, I just pinched my finger in the door.
Oh, I just love it.
Cam Rogers, how far are you from Pittsburgh? We are 35 miles southeast of Pittsburgh, about 40 minutes drive from downtown.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. What just gets me so excited is that the fact that you take something that's completely brownie frownie, $4 that somebody gave away, and you can make it completely beautiful. And you can have fun. You can do the colors that you want to do. And if you're like me and you love shabby, distressed, rustic, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, you know, farmhouse, you name it. When you get that chippiness, it's just amazing. And so the milk paint is cool because it's just easier to distress, and you know, you can run your sandblock over something and the whole side could fall off. You just never know, right? And so it just gives you that authentic old look, and you don't have to guess, like, should I put distressing here? Just go all over it with your sandblock and it'll like basically fall off in places and crackle in places. And it's beautiful. I could have put a second coat on here if I wanted to, but I'm liking this really, really. I love the ruggedness
Polly,
of this, right?
always satin? No, you can do whatever you want. You can do gloss, you can do matte, you can do whatever.
Oh, yeah. Typically, somebody who uses high gloss might be somebody, like, if you're going to use a high gloss, it's because you love not necessarily the flat, matte, old look, but maybe you want something that's a little bit more modern to fit your space. And then, of course, you would use, like, you know, matte or satin would be the two sheens if I were you to use if you want to keep that feeling of it being old and time-worn and, you know, it's seen years of use, right?
So, Bridget, if you didn't get a notice, maybe you want to try to resubscribe. She said she didn't get a notice. For the live.
For the live? Okay, Kate, what do you have to do to... Kate is manning the chat today. So what do you have to do to subscribe for a live? You go to the top of our Facebook page. I do notice that sometimes people try to, through Facebook, send the word live to me. It just might be maybe what you're clicking on. So go to the top of the page. It's the lightning bolt, or it might say message, but I feel like it's a lightning bolt, isn't it? At the top of our page, what it looks like. Sometimes the way my page looks a little bit different to you because I'm the owner of the page, of course. Then just type the word live, okay? Type the word live, and you're good.
Down.
All right. Dang, I just love it. So I could put some more paint on it. I could totally do that, but I am just loving it where it is. What do you guys think? Sometimes,
it's fantabulous.
Sometimes that's just it. You start with a piece, and even what you have in mind, you're like, heck no, we're just going to keep that. This is like perfect. I love it, okay? Love it, love it, love it. All right, but I think I will put something a little bit more whimsical on it. So let me try to find, like, in my mind. Okay, so like when I'm looking at this straight on, I'm seeing chippiness that happened over here, okay? So in my mind right now, I'm thinking, maybe I could fill out this kind of corner right here with something, right? That's how for placements of my stencils, if I have something that's big that's going to cover the entire center, totally do it from the center. But for me, if I'm working with a smaller stencil and I just kind of want to put more of an accent sort of look to it, I'm probably going to gravitate to this area right here, okay? Love this area. It leaves space for a lamp, for other things, and you just kind of got to do it in proportion to the top of your piece. So for me, chippiness happened over here. I'm going to gravitate and find something to put on right here.
Kayleen said she worked it out.
Yeah?
She's only 13,000 miles away from us.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Girl, you can make it here by Saturday by my furniture sale.
Yeah,
you can totally do that, right?
You can drive out in 2
Heck
days.
yeah. Heck yeah.
There you go.
I'm going for owls today. Anybody else an owl lover? I'm going to go for owls today. I have baby owls. I have big owls. We're going to go with the bigger owl. All right?
Usually, you know, it's funny. I'm noticing notice whenever you do a yellow piece, you always do an ornithological slant to it.
I do a what? I do a what?
An ornithological bird. Bird. You always put some type of bird.
Really?
On your yellow pieces.
Really?
Yes, really.
This could be true. This could be true. I do like for a piece like this, I love doing the blackbird's silhouette. You guys have seen me do that a lot. Love that one. And every single time it sells, right? So much like I teach into my 6-week boot camp right now with our coaching program, we'll kick that off and open up afterward through this program. But yeah, if there's something, if you have a business and you see something that somebody is buying, keep doing more. Keep doing more. Just know that your clients love it, right?
This is just an art like portfolio thing?
Yes. So I'll have Kate put up the link here, but if you go to junkmonkeypaint.com and click Sonia's favorite things, you'll watch. The link should come up here. Kate's so awesome. She'll program it up here. But get this one, okay? Get the exact one I have, because some of them are sticky. You don't want sticky. Some of them are smaller. You don't want smaller. Some of them have are cardboard and do not have this plastic insert on the top of them. So if you follow that link, you'll get the very same one that I have, so you're not disappointed when it comes and you're like, I don't have the sleeves in mine or something like that, right? But the cool thing is when I do any of my stencils, like I've been getting some at Hobby Lobby that are the adhesive stencils. When you use them, you can also, with these pages, it will allow you to stick on the very top of this. You guys see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So versus putting them in the sleeve. So this is why this one is so nice. But yeah, I have a couple of these, and I love, and it's a great way to preserve your stencils. I used to put them in like an accordion type file folder, but I love that because it keeps them nice and flat. They're easy to flick through. It's much easier to find them and get a visual on it and be like, oh yeah, I want to do this one. All right, so can you see this over here? Can you come close enough?
See it.
Come closer. All right, so what I'm doing now is popping open some of our ta-da, Mermaid Tail. Who loves Mermaid Tail? I know you love Mermaid Tail because it's in our top 15 color choices that you guys have been telling us over and over again. Look at that beautiful color inside. Look at that. Gorgeous.
No one cares.
Gorgeous, baby.
No one cares, Kate.
All right, so now what I'm going to do is take my shabby chip brush, okay? Does this look like one that's been around the block a few times? Yeah, it may have. And I will use my brushes over and over again. And so I will use it until it runs out and is out of life, okay? And then maybe even then I might repurpose it and, I don't know, hang it from the wall and frame it with some wooden frames. But listen, I use these till the cows come home, okay? Just keep washing and that sort of thing.
Don't encourage her.
All right, ready? You ready? You're ready. Oh my gosh. But the reason why I loved even continuing to use, this is a top secret, okay? This is a top secret moment here. One of the reasons why I love to keep using the same shabby chip brush is because as they lose any of their bristles, what happens is they get even more sparse, we'll call it, okay? They're not so thick and filled out. So what happens is
Louisa's on.
It leaves that really nice trail. Louisa, I forgot to tell you. I saw something the other day. I don't know if it's true or not because let's just be honest. Every day of the week seems to have a day or a holiday with it now. But it said it was like hug an Australian day.
Hug.
Yes, I want to see if she knows if that's true or not. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, Louisa. By the way, I have something coming for you in the mail.
He does, Louisa.
I thought of you and I bought something for you.
Yes, this is true. This is true. When it arrives, we'll let you know. But you have to come get it.
Yeah.
We're going to hold a ransom until you come see us.
Yes.
All right. For those of you who do not know, Louisa actually worked with us in the past. Many of you have seen her at our paint parties, and she is a hoot. She's a hoot.
She's an ornery Australian.
Yes. Okay, you ready to hold it up?
You ready? Heard it's good luck. You
ready? Raise it up. Raise the camera so you can get over. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. See what I'm talking about? You get this beautiful, like, the shabby chip brush gives you what looks like, no, it looks like he kind of has feathers and fur.
It's really blue on here.
But, well, you know what color it is, right? It's mermaid. I love it. Okay, quick question.
Yes,
this is a quick
Terry,
poll.
you can use the lye
Yes.
soap on
Yes, absolutely. The lye soaps that we have online, so this is what the small one looks like. This is what the big one looks like. They're called Big Fat Lye and Little White Lye, okay? So get whatever. Lasts a long time.
And if you tell enough of these, they add up to a big one of these.
Big Fat Lye, you're right. Yeah. These are awesome for not only cleaning your brushes, but they condition the bristles in your brushes, so it helps keep, like, for example, your wax brush around longer. All that stuff, okay? So that's awesome. But yeah, quick poll. Ask me if I'm going to wash my stencil.
Are you going to wash your stencil?
Maybe. Maybe not. Heck no. Heck no. You know what I'm going to do with it, guys? In fact, it's pretty much all the way dry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my book, slide it back in, and that is it. Because I'm Stencil Sonia and I ain't got no time. Oh, look, he's looking at you. Listen. Yes. Listen, Linda. This is true. This is true. This is real life. Real life, real people, real furniture.
You use polyacrylic.
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and dry this. It's pretty well dry. You'll notice our paint dries really, really fast. Just put on light coats as you go.
It dries so fast.
It's when you put on too much on your brush that you get that blobby sort of look, right? That's not what we're going for.
That's the technical term.
Yes.
Blobby.
Blobby. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of...
Speaking of, Blobfest is coming out at the Colonial Theater outside of Philadelphia.
Blobfest?
Yeah, where they originally filmed The Blob.
Really?
Yeah. It's a great time. My buddy Mr. Lobo hosts it. And you go see the screening of The Blob.
Yeah.
And during the intermission, when The Blob breaks through the
You're not telling me these secrets here now, are you?
No, it's been out since 1958.
Okay, I'm a little
when
late
the
to
Blob
the game.
breaks through the theater, right?
Yeah.
Everybody runs out screaming.
Yeah.
So that's what they do at the intermission. Is in that scene, everybody runs out of the theater screaming.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a good time. It's like a 3-day festival.
Yeah.
I forget what the name of the town is. New Alexandria or Alexandria, Pennsylvania. It's right outside Philadelphia. But the Colonial Theater, if you look up the Colonial Theater,
yeah,
you'll see it. It's a big thing.
Nice.
Or go to visit my buddy at Mr. Lobo on his page. He's a old-time horror host. Great, funny guy. So
well, yeah, I do like those old shows, and I like the B shows.
Yeah.
I love, what's the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? I love watching all those shows. Absolutely.
Yeah. So he hosts, old B horror movies, and like he says, they're not bad movies. They're just misunderstood.
Too funny. Yeah. All right, guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a seal on this table. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm using our Monkeyshine. Goes a long, long ways. I get a lot of projects out of one of these, okay? Yep. I get probably, let me see here. I probably get 30 projects, 40 projects out of one of these cans. It's very rich. Everybody's loving on it. Tell us if you love our Monkeyshine Clear Wax Finishing Polish. Love it. You getting a little wet?
White out because of the light.
Okay, what do you need? What can I do?
No, it's just sometimes the camera goes nutty.
So, look at this, guys. You ready to watch it?
So, anyways, all right, let's temperature of the heat gun.
Look how beautiful this
standard is anywhere from 800 to 1200 degrees.
All right. Okay, listen. Can we just have a moment for the little owl? Because now he's coming to life. Do you see him? Do you see what's happening to him? Oh, yeah. Okay, now continue. I just had to take a moment with my friends there. Sorry.
I love watching your videos.
So the heat gun you're telling them about.
I'm already past that.
Oh, okay.
Just shh. Amber says...
Whoops!
Amber says, I love watching your videos.
Thanks, Amber.
I feel like less of a hot mess when working because you are the same way.
We are a hot mess express, okay? Most creatives are. Listen, most creatives are. They just won't tell you. They pretend they're not, okay?
Okay, is it bad to not wash your wax brush?
No, not necessarily, but the only thing is, if you're using... Okay. Let me think through that and really answer this question. I would say definitely wash it. Here's why. Because I know from experience that when you finish painting a piece and now you're distressing a piece and you get that like chalky dust that happens, and then you dust it and then you grab your wax brush and you're waxing, some of that like colored pigmentation of that chalky dust gets into your wax brush, right? And you don't necessarily want to carry that over. So say, for example, if I was painting, this was a white piece, and the last time I used my brush, I used it on red paint, and I didn't clean it well, then there is a chance that when I start to wax this piece, you're going to see some of that color come on, right? So, you know, you can probably get away with it a lot of times if you typically use dark stuff. But you'd want to clean it as well, just so it doesn't get all gummed up and gets kind of weird, you know, so just take good care of it. And I hang mine as well, so I do not. So see, for example, this is, I'm waxing right now, and this is some of the color pigment that is picking up on a clean cloth. This is our wax buffing cloth, by the way.
Yeah, the white's washing out.
Okay, this is our, these are called Better Than Cheesecloth. This is a special buffing rag for painters like us. So if you want to get one, they're on the website. And like I said, Kate's putting up the link as well. So follow
you do not want to do wax and poly.
No, pick one.
On the same page. Yeah.
Pick one. Yeah. All you have to do is to figure out which you need. If you're like, oh gosh, I'll just do both because I'm not positive on what I need to do. All you have to do is ask yourself, okay, is this going to be a high traffic piece? So for example, is this going to be the top of a dresser that people are going to be, you know, using makeup on, and I'm going to need to clean it? Is this a nightstand where maybe it's going into a room where somebody's not going to be using coasters, and the potential is there for glasses to be, you know, on the top of it, that sort of thing? And if not, then you can wax it. But here's the other option you can do. The cool thing about wax is you don't have to worry about any brush strokes, right? At least not with our wax. It just sucks into the wood and does a seal on it. But if you want to, you could always poly the top of the piece, wax the bottom of the piece, if that could kind of help you out in your situation as well. But go one or the other. Do not put one on top of the other.
Speaking of bright out.
Yeah.
It's bright out.
It's beautiful.
I gotta find my eyeglasses.
It is beautiful. Uh-oh.
I don't need my glasses unless it's bright out.
You lost your glasses.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
I hate wearing them.
Gracious.
I hate wearing glasses.
Getting old sucks.
Yeah, I spent the first 41 years of my life without glasses. And I don't need them. That's the weird thing. I don't need them unless it's bright out.
We shall call them speckles.
Yes.
Yep.
Kayla Gavin's checking in from Newfoundland.
Hey, Kayla. How are ya? I know Kayla from Lassie, good old Lassie, Newfoundland. Thanks for being on here. Appreciate that. So look at how gorgeous this is. I'm going to go ahead and just buff this in, okay? So our wax will go right into your piece. If you've done a good job of, you know, doing the Karate Kid wax on, wax off, then you will have no residue on the top. It will completely absorb in, be nice and just soft and smooth, and there's nothing left, okay? So that's why you're doing the cloth after. You're buffing it off, you're pushing any of that wax into the wood pores, and you're just leaving just a nice seal on your piece.
How do you price your items to sell? Is there a formula? Well, did you get into the boot camp?
Uh-oh, somebody missed the boot camp. You're going to have to watch for the next one. I do business coaching for small businesses and creatives who need help with that, right? Because it's hard for us to price our very own things. So maybe the next time around you can jump into that. I would love to have you because that is just one of the many topics that we talk about. Love it.
I'm going to have to make a mail run.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our peeps need their mail.
Yes.
What time is it right now? Okay, we have a little bit of time. All right, we have time to make sure that your mail pickup happens today, so that way all you fine people waiting for paint, it gets to you, right? So the post office know. They probably save the best for last. They're like, those monkey people over there, they have like hundreds of packages, and there's no end to it.
Yes, they call me Puppy Monkey Baby.
Yes, they do. This is for reals. Guys, this piece is finished. I'm done. I love it. I've got a bunch more pieces to do because I did hit, if you saw me last weekend, I did hit the rummage sale and I got lots of really cool cheap pieces, and so that's for my sale on Saturday. But listen, when you're able to use products like I was just showing you, to be able to flip a piece in like a half an hour, 45 minutes, how quick you want to do it, do it. Make some money this summer. Go ahead.
Susan, you want to use a polyacrylic to seal it if you're worried about durability on your piece.
Yeah, polyacrylic is definitely tougher for a piece that, sorry, I was just looking at something. But I love it.
Karen Pogus said,
What's Karen saying today?
She says, love that piece, just got here.
Thank you very, very much. You can see, right? So if you follow me, you know, I love to do a lot of whimsical fun pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, color, bring on the color, all right? Life is too boring for everything farmhouse and white.
What are you doing?
I did say it. I'm showing people color, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I'm sorry you can't appreciate.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fun colors and painted pieces. Are you a party pooper?
I am.
All right, so I'm looking to put something on here, okay? Just to kind
I am
of
a party pooper.
You are a party pooper. Mr. Pig, I don't know if Mr. Pig really goes with this. What do you think? Does Mr. Pig really go with this? I don't know. I feel like I need something to put on here. What is it?
You know, just grab that thing.
All right, let's grab some grass. Okay? When in doubt.
Killing me.
There you go. Farmhouse Mr. Owl, okay? Meets Mr. Owl, all right? He's going to land in a tree, he's going to perch, and he's going to have some fun time. You can decorate whatever you want.
Wow.
But yeah, when you put your
That's
owl
way
over
too
here,
much
you've got
thought.
lots of place, right? Lots of placements. Listen, all my stuff is like way over there, and there's
that
like amazing
that was
stuff.
way too much, you know.
What part?
Oh, he's going to hang out here in the grass and have fun.
Yes.
That's like...
Yes.
All right.
Yes. What, are you trying to say that he's lonely?
Really? I think that about wraps
Don't
it up.
make it look like the pig is talking, okay?
All right, we're going to go now. We want to thank everybody for tuning
See you
in.
guys. What an awesome flip. I hope you guys have gotten some inspiration. You do something fun. Never overlook that $4 piece, right? Or if you have a piece right now you're just looking at, girl, open your windows, paint some furniture, and totally change the feel of how your space, totally change the feel of your space and how you feel sitting in your home. All right. Love you guys.
See you guys.
Maybe see you tomorrow. Bye.